What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jaidan with Paradox Customs, bringing you guys a brand new YouTube video. Today's video is going to be a Call of Duty Vanguard settings, really short and sweet video, kind of going over what we recommend here at Paradox Customs, the in-game graphic settings you guys should be using, whether you're comp or casual players, whether you're on a Paradox Customs PC or not, doesn't matter. These settings will give you what we believe is the best feel and look for the game. So with all that being said, let's hop right into it, make it really quick, really short, really sweet. Alright, so now we're in Call of Duty Vanguard, as you guys can see, and we're going to hop right into the settings here. So we're going to start with the graphic settings on gameplay, obviously. Field of view is something that's definitely really preference. So I keep mine at 103. I know a lot of pros, I believe, play from anywhere from like 90 to like 102 or something like that. So that one's 100% preference. Camera movement, I put on 50% just because I don't like to see my screen shake too much. Motion blur, definitely recommend having off just for the feel of the game. And then this one's a little tricky, NVIDIA Reflex low latency mode. So if you have an NVIDIA card and you have on plus boost already enabled in your NVIDIA settings control panel, then I'd recommend keeping this just on, or else they'll kind of cancel each other out. If you do not have an NVIDIA card, I definitely wouldn't mind, or I'd probably recommend putting this on plus boost. So that's just something to note there. If you already have it on in your control panel, just keep it on, don't put on plus boost. Kind of cancel each other out, does a whole thing there. And then hopping into the display settings, obviously you're going to go full screen or full screen borderless. This gives you a little bit more frames, so I'm gonna keep it on this. Obviously I have my monitor 1440p, refresh rates 144. That's all I got going for me. VSync I have off. Frame rate I have capped to my monitor refresh rate, and then 60 in the menus. Aspect ratio on automatic, HDR automatic, focus mode, all this stuff, pretty standard stuff. What we're really gonna want to get into here is the quality settings. Now these are the quality settings that make or break most people's games. Now when we were playing at the booths in Toronto and in Minnesota, noticed a lot of people were changing these settings and not for the better. So I recommend following these kind of as a guideline. If you want to change one or two settings, that's totally up to you, that's your preference, but I do think these are the best settings for Call of Duty Vanguard right now, so just keep that in mind. Quality presets, obviously we're gonna go custom because we're gonna change everything. Render resolution, this is something I see a lot of people change. I don't know why. Keep it on 100. That's just odd. I don't know why people change it, but they do. I recommend keeping it on 100. Dynamic resolution on off. Then starting on details and textures, we're gonna go medium, medium, very low, low, off, long, high, low. Gonna freeze here for a second so you guys can see all that in one picture. Butter draw distance on short, volumetric quality level on low. Down to shadow and lighting, we're gonna go off, low, low, on, low, 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 off. Gonna go back up really quickly here and try and freeze that right there so you guys kind of see that. And this is a setting, actually I just caught this, thank god, that resets whenever you load up the game. You can actually keep this on high, so this is a setting that I recommend keeping on high. When you load up the game though, sometimes it resets, so I'm just gonna have to put that one back up automatically. Look at that. And NVIDIA DLSS, whoa, NVIDIA DLSS. So this is obviously going to be off because the settings below. Now this is kind of where it gets into some preference. If you have a really good PC, I'm lucky enough to have a Paradox Customs PC. This should be on SMAAT2X, by the way, with this on low is what I recommend. A lot of times this resets to ultra, definitely not worth it. And then this is kind of where the preference comes in, right? This fidelity cast. Now a lot of people at the start of the game realize that when you turn this on, your game gets very, very, very vivid. I play with this on. I really like the way it looks with it on. If it's off, I can't really play the game. I get annoyed. My PC can also handle that. A lot of people with budget builds or PCs that aren't really optimal for COD, especially a game like this or Warzone, you have your options here. So quality is going to give you a look kind of like fidelity cast on. Like I said, I normally keep this on at 100. If you don't have a PC that can handle that, I definitely think balanced or performance is good. Now it does kind of add some blur to your game. If you can get over that, you're definitely going to see more frames. If you can't, I personally say bite the bullet and keep it on. It's definitely a preference thing here. I know a lot of people can play on balanced or performance and be fine. I personally can't. Ultra quality is just a waste. I wouldn't do that. I think if you're going to play on quality or ultra quality, you might as well just turn the setting off and turn fidelity cast on at 100 or whatever you prefer here. Maybe not 100, but that kind of thing. So that's definitely a preference setting. I keep mine on. I recommend keeping it on if you kind of stingy with how the quality of the game looks. But yeah, that's that for fidelity cast. So definitely keep it between on, balanced, or performance, in my opinion. And like I said, anti-aliasing SMAAT2X on low, and then depth of field off. VRAM usage at 90%. So again, if your PC is a little lower end, lower echelon kind of computer, maybe you want to drop this down to 80, 85. I keep mine on 90. I'm very, very comfortable with my PC's ability to perform at that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want more settings in different games, we have these settings for Apex, Warzone, Valorant, that kind of thing. Just leave a comment down below which game you want us to run settings through, and we will do that. So like I said, if you guys did enjoy, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.